Looking at the Markets with David Modell.
Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. I've got a guest who's got something really exciting for you. It is the CEO of LumiWealth, Mr. Robert Grzesik. And boy, if you want to potentially really impact your gains and your returns in the markets in a positive way using the power of automated trading, but you control it, you're going to want to hear this. So Mr. Grzesik, welcome to Looking at the Markets, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that the introduction. That's great.
Yeah, I really want to learn. I'm so excited. I want to learn about LumiWealth and how it could possibly enhance those returns so much. And so what are we looking at right now?
Sure. So what we're looking at right now is this is Alpaca. It's a broker. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it or not, but they're kind of like the Robin Hood of API trading. So it's like free trades, really easy to set up, all that kind of stuff. And this is just a paper trading account, so I can kind of demo a few things to you today. So you can see a couple of these bots actually working and running. Because basically what we do is we help people build these trading robots that can automatically buy and sell things. So I know on your channel, you have a lot of things like trading off of MACD or trading RSI or whatever else. There's a bunch of different ways to trade. We can automate a lot of that. So you don't have to sit in front of your computer doing it all day long. And you could also do it in different markets and crypto all around the world. Like there's a lot of things that you can do when you automate. Not to mention the fact that you don't have to put in the work, and computers tend to be like extremely accurate at doing things like this, right? So definitely see some opportunities for you and your students, your viewers. I'm used to saying students so much, to actually be able to build some really cool stuff with this, make some good money. So do you want me to, so maybe what I could do is I could show you a couple of our bots working and see some of your viewers can see these things. Okay.
That'd be great.
So there's a couple of different bots that I can show off, right? These are kind of like the things that we teach a little later on in our course. But we have, I have a bunch of bots I can show you. And I don't know if we have enough time to go through all of them because we have so many. But there's one here that's an intraday momentum strategy that I think a lot of people find interesting to watch. So I'm going to run this strategy right now. It was actually running. Make sure I stop it, and then I'm going to run this strategy. So there's a bunch of code here, right? If any of your viewers want to join our classes to learn how to do this stuff, we teach you how to code as well. So we'll teach you from scratch, even if you don't know how to code, to build out something like this. So this is a strategy. It's a pretty simple strategy. As you can see, when you go into my broker, you'll see that I actually bought something automatically, right? If we just give it a second, there you go. So bought TLT, okay? Why did it buy TLT, right? First of all, it's pretty cool, right? I didn't punch anything. It was just the algorithm automatically doing that, right? And the reason why I bought it is because this is a strategy that we call Intraday Momentum. And what this strategy does is basically looks at these 5 symbols here: SPY, gold, TLT, Microsoft, and Tesla. You could very easily swap those out. It's really, really easy to have something else in there. It's basically looking at those symbols and which one did the best over the past 2 minutes. So it's just like really simple momentum, right? So whichever one did the best over the past 2 minutes, we're going to buy that one. And then if that changes, then it keeps following the one that's doing the best, right? So if you see a breakout in any one of these stocks, they'll automatically jump on that and go with it, right? So here I bought TLT because it increased by 0.4% over the past 2 minutes, which is actually quite a bit over our 2 minute time span. And the other ones didn't go up by nearly as much, as you can see here. So that's why it went and it bought TLT. And then what this does is it refreshes every 1 minute. You see that a minute passed by, still TLT is the one that's doing the best, right? So we're just waiting. Sometimes these are live markets, right? So you never know what's going to happen, which is, I guess, part of the fun as well. But if we wait for a few more minutes, we'll see when it actually flips around. So I'll just leave the view over here. But I can describe a few more things. I mean, there's while we wait for this, just because don't want to sit here waiting for this thing all day. But I could explain kind of some of our other strategies as well while we're going through that. Okay. Actually, there you go. Perfect. So see how it did all that. Kind of tells us it bought gold, it sold our TLT, and it bought gold now. Right.
Very nice.
And that's basically because it looks like the market basically just crashed over the past 2 minutes. And the only one that's not crashing is gold. Right. So it's like kind of almost like self-defense. Right. Cool. So that's one of our strategies. All right. I can show you a couple more. That's our intraday momentum. There's a few other strategies I could show you. I could show you everything from using technical analysis. Maybe that's something that your audience might like, right? Because I know you have a lot of videos on technical analysis. Okay. Definitely. So let me show you using technical analysis to do the same sort of thing. So let me open up this strategy. So what this strategy does is it uses RSI to trade, right? So the strategy is like this, right? And we can modify this to be like pretty much like anything, right? Like any technical indicator, any, the details are just things that I've found actually work quite well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this strategy, technical analysis. Okay, I'll run it. And in this case, what I'm also doing, and this is really important for algorithmic trading, I think in general for trading, is back testing your strategies, right? So I have a strategy that this is the strategy basically. It's you're 60-40 in stocks and bonds. So SPY and TLT, 60% and 40% in normal times, right? And they're watching the RSI for SPY, right? And when the RSI for SPY is over 66, which we set here, we could change that very easily, by the way. When it's over 66, we sell all of our stocks and only go into bonds, right? Because that's basically saying that we're overbought, right? SPY is overbought. So now we're exiting that trade and we're only in bonds, right? And then we do the opposite when it goes below 33, right? So if it goes below 33, so we have 33 is our thresholds, right? Then what we do is we only own stocks, right? So a good example of this would have been, March of last year when the market just tanked. This symbol, this would have been flashing buy only stocks, right? Sell all your bonds, only own stocks, because it looks like everything's oversold, and you would have made a ton of money doing that, right? So I'm back testing a strategy here, right? First, before we start trading, I'm back testing it from 2010, January 1st to 2021, January 1st. And basically what we're saying is, let's try doing this strategy over that 11-year period and what would have happened over that period of time, right? So I got the analysis back here. And basically what we would have done with this strategy, which is great, we would have gotten an 18.2% return per year, right? And that compares to the stock market, which is 16.3. So we beat the stock market by 2%, right? And not only did we beat the stock market, but we also did it, first of all, automatically using robots, right? We didn't have to put in any work really once this thing's running. But we also got a lot less volatility, right? So those holy cow moments of like you losing all your money, there's going to be a lot less of those, right? Which means we have a higher Sharpe ratio. And also our max loss would have been a lot less, right? So we would have only lost 20% at the worst case versus S&P 500, which would have lost 33%, right? So we're beating the market, right, by 2%. We're getting a lot less volatility, so we're taking on less risk, and we're doing it all automatically. We don't actually have to physically be in front of the computer trading. We just let the bot run, right?
I like it.
Saving time, making money, and taking less risk. I think it's all great, right? So you could see here what it did is actually, let's see what it bought. It bought just TLT. So basically it's saying the stock market is probably a little bit overbought right now. I think we could probably all kind of agree. It's been nothing but straight up for the past, however many weeks or months now. So RSI is flashing and saying, it's overbought. So let's only be in bonds right now, and let's not be in stocks, right? And that will change. That will change on a day-by-day basis, right? Every day we're just adjusting and changing that, right?
Right. Got it. And so these are things that we can learn at LumiWealth.com. People can go there. Yep. They can sign up. They can get these tools for themselves. And from what I understand, people can be more hands-on or less hands-on depending on what they want. But either way, it could possibly improve their results, just like you showed with the better risk-adjusted returns. Better
Yep.
gains with less volatility has been historically shown through back testing. And why not do it with the experts who've tested out the back testing, so to speak? And
Yep.
so we're looking at lumiwealth.com. What are people going to find on the website?
Yeah, so on this website, you're going to be able to see kind of all the services that we offer. There's a little bit of spiel about like what we do and whatnot. But basically, to summarize, what we do is we teach people how to build these bots, and we also can build these bots for you if that's something you're interested in, right? We're slowly expanding into building out like a little website where you'll be able to manage all these things, whatnot. So we're going in that direction as well. But here's our services that we have right now. It's just a little bit down the page. We have a course on algorithmic trading, right? So this is that course. Basically, this will teach you how to build these types of trading robots, right? And again, you don't have to know how to code. It will teach you from scratch, right? We have lots of people that join our classes. I've never coded a day in their lives, and we get them to actually have bots coming out at the end. Right, we have a few different plans for it. We have like you could just buy our videos themselves, which we call self-directed, right? So you can watch kind of like past recordings of these classes. We have live classes, which people really, really love. This is definitely our best seller, where you get to kind of like we're doing this thing over Zoom, you and me right now. Imagine a class of 20 people, where you get to ask questions throughout the class. If you're confused by anything, that it's a lot better feedback going through a class like that. Obviously we've done this class many times, so we've really polished it up quite a bit as well.
Sure.
And then also, you're going to have assignments throughout, so you're going to get things graded. So you're going to get a lot of feedback in this class, and then you're going to be working on these projects. And the projects, people will be. It's actually really fun. It's actually really cool doing this. And we're probably going to do another kind of like a demo day thing around this soon, where when you're going through the class, people are going to be showing off their bots, and you'll be able to show off your own bot and kind of get feedback for it, right? So you're going to see what other people are building, how they're thinking. You guys can share code with each other. It really is a very collaborative and very what's the word for it? Collaborative, and like it sucks you in, right? It's not like these other classes I'll take online and you kind of like fall asleep in front of the computer. This is much more engaging because it's live and you're able to like interact with people. And then we also have a plan here where we do like we'll help you actually build out a project. So if you have first of all, you get access to the classes, right? But second of all, if you're working on a specific project and you want some extra hands or eyes looking at it, right? Then we can sit down and actually help you get your exact type of strategy to work. We can even get developers on board to help you out with that sort of thing as well. We have a team of developers, right? So those are our plans for algorithmic trading. We also have another course called Machine Learning for Finance and Trading. And this is kind of like, so the bots that we have here, they're like fairly simple bots, right? We have, technical analysis. We have trading based on debt. We have diversification where you can like rebalance things. We have momentum strategies. We have all sorts of stuff, trading on macroeconomic principles. We have a lot of stuff like that, but these are all like bots that you code, right? And kind of like say, this is my strategy. This class, what machine learning does is this allows you to make your bots like really, really, really smart. So it teaches you how to use something called machine learning, which is basically kind of like the basis for everything that we're calling AI now, right? Machine learning is what makes cars drive by themselves. Machine learning is what Facebook uses to pick how to what videos to show you, the cat videos or whatever else, right? So machine learning is like extremely powerful in across the world right now, like self-driving cars and all sorts of stuff like that. So you can imagine what it could do for you for your trading, right? Using artificial intelligence to trade, right? And that's what this class is all about, right? We have the same sort of plans. We have live classes and whatnot as well. And we have the person who's teaching this class is a very, very smart guy. He like raised $10 million from Google Ventures and a few other VC firms to basically build out like this machine learning platform that he has. This is the guy, Greg.
Yeah.
A really smart dude teaching the class. And
very nice. Very nice.
Actually, I've been taking it as well. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Very good. Well, it sounds like you can pick your package depending on how much hands-on learning you want. Do you want somebody to coach you through it, through every step of the process? You can. Are you more self-directed, or do you want something in between? Either way, learning how to backtest effectively, how to tweak it, and how to look for the results that you want through machine learning, I believe that is not just the future, but the present. It's what the smart money really does. I mean, if you're going to trade, if you're going to invest, you're competing against algorithms. You're competing against computerized trading systems. You think you're going to beat it by yourself? Why not have some help? Why not have some help from pretty much the same types of systems that the experts use? So why not try it right now? You got nothing to lose by visiting LumiWealth.com, and you can click on the link in the description below this video and visit it right now as soon as you're done with this video. And I encourage you to check it out and then try one of the packages. I really think you're going to like it. So Mr. Robert Grzesik, CEO of LumiWealth.com. Did I miss anything, or did we have anything else we wanted to mention to the people?
Yeah. So one thing I just want to mention, because this is the link I'm going to give to you for the video. This is kind of like our landing page for this course, the algorithmic trading course. If you go through here, first of all, it's going to describe a lot of the course and kind of what it does. This is, the really nice looking stuff that we can like show to people and whatnot. But also on here, it has a little form. If you guys fill out this form, put in your name, email address, and phone number. And then the next step is actually even scheduling a call. So if you guys fill out the form, schedule a call, then we'll be able to actually get on a call with you and talk about how we can do this for you. Right? So we have some really talented individuals that man the phones that can really get on the phone with you and talk about, what strategy do you want to build and how we can specifically help you do that. Right. So this is the thing that you want to be doing over here.
Very good. So hit that link below the video, sign up, try a free live class. There's no obligation there. You could just try it out. Get yourself a course informational PDF. Just click that button to get started. And when you're ready, get yourself one of those packages. They're really at a discount compared to how much you can profit potentially and how much you can improve your returns possibly in the markets. Mr. Robert Grzesik, CEO of LumiWealth.com. I want to thank you for coming on to Looking at the Markets. I'm really looking forward to checking out these amazing trading systems. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David. It's been a pleasure.